Is there still a doubt that the most popular genre these days is the superhero movie? The biggest Hollywood stars take these movies as the biggest challenge and the highest point to reach in their careers. And if you're one of those superhero fanatics, then trust me, you're more than lucky. Almost every major studio spent some quality time turning its own comic book properties into the next biggest thing. Gosh, where do you start when you make a guide like this? Okay, these are the major comic book adaptations on the calendar that will go all the way up to the year 2024. Ready? Here we go.
Hey buddy, you that fish boy from the TV? It's Fishman.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This movie should have been with us already. However, DC has had some dates shuffled and the Aquaman sequel was one of the cards. In short, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom got a Christmas release and it'll hit the theaters on December 25th, 2023. Jason Momoa is coming back as Arthur Curry, and again he'll be joined by Amber Heard as Mera. Alongside them, we'll watch Patrick Wilson as Orm, and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II has also confirmed he's returning as the main villain. The sequel is likely to pick up in the early days under the rule of new king, Aquaman.
Permission to come aboard.
Although most of the plot is being kept under wraps, the synopsis reads the following. When an ancient power is unleashed, Aquaman must forge an uneasy alliance with an unlikely ally to protect Atlantis and the world from irreversible devastation. As much as I want to keep talking about this movie, I'll have to move on as this list is pretty long.
I'll make you a deal. I won't tell you how to captain. And you don't tell me how to pirate.
Kraven the Hunter. Okay, wasn't it scheduled for December 2022? What happened? Well, Sergei Kravinoff aka Kraven, the legendary Stan Lee character and Spider-Man villain, will get the release on October 6, 2023. It's in fact the same weekend Sony used in the past for the Venom movies. Even though we could hear names like Keanu Reeves, Brad Pitt, and Adam Driver as the solution for the lead character, the producers swiftly decided to cast Aaron Taylor Johnson. In fact, he'll be playing the character in a number of movies that would come after Kraven the Hunter. The second most important character, Calypso, will smash that like button just like you should do if you haven't done so already. No really, she'll be played by Academy Award-winning actress Ariana DeBose. This movie will follow Sergei Kravinoff's life narrative. Marvel and Sony haven't revealed the official plot, but we know that the movie will portray Kraven as an iconic notorious anti-hero.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm Star-Lord. I formed the Guardians.
The next one on the list is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Star-Lord and co are back in business, and this Marvel masterpiece will get a release on 5th May 2023. The studio shared a short synopsis, but it reveals a lot. Our beloved band of misfits are settling into life on Nowhere, but it isn't long before their lives are upended by the echoes of Rocket's turbulent past. The incredible cast crew will tell the continuing story of the intergalactic a-holes. Most likely the movie will introduce the higher evolutionary who wishes to create a perfect society, and it'll deal with the fallout from Avengers Endgame. Writer-director Gunn said, "It's big. It's so big and dark and different from what people might be expecting it to be." With many fans speculating who among the heroes will ride off, it's expected that this movie will be a swan song for this iteration of the team. Gunn also said that he wouldn't be afraid to kill off several characters, which was devastating to hear. But who do we expect to see in the cast? Well, of course, Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, Zoe Saldana as Gamora, and Dave Bautista as Drax the Destroyer. In fact, all the main actors and characters.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Here we go, The Flash, finally a solo movie for one of DC's most popular characters. For nearly a decade, Barry Allen has been running on our television screens, but what it was Grant Gustin's duty so far? It will be taken by Ezra Miller. The controversial actor is ready to continue the legacy of the fastest man alive. The Scarlet Speedster will speed into theaters on June 16, 2023. And what will it be about? Well, as the synopsis reads, worlds collide in The Flash when Barry uses his superpowers to travel back in time in order to change the events of the past. But when his attempt to save his family inadvertently alters the future, Barry becomes trapped in a reality in which General Zod has returned, threatening annihilation, and there are no superheroes to turn to. Sounds intriguing enough? To show you how big of a deal this movie is, for Warner Brothers, I'll tell you that the official trailer premiered on February 12, 2023. Yeah, right, on the Super Bowl LV11. This is the first time since the 2006 Super Bowl that Warner Brothers had paid for a TV spot during the big game. Alongside Miller, we'll see Kiersey Clemons in the role of Iris West, Sasha Calle as Supergirl, Keaton and Ben Affleck as Batmans from different eras. Tamira Morrison as Tom Curry, and many others. Blade, this MCU reboot definitely didn't have a smooth production so far. It was supposed to start filming in November 2022, but unfortunately due to a shifting production schedule, the movie lost its original director, Bassam Tariq. Anyway, now with director Yam Demangi stepping in to sort this up, it seems like the movie's on the right track again. Just recently, the studio announced the official release date to be September 6, 2024. Mahershala Ali will smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. No, really, he'll be the one leading the cast, and he's probably the most deserving that this movie is actually happening. After his Oscar-winning roles in Green Book and Moonlight, the actor approached Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios to express his interest in playing this character in the MCU. At the time, Marvel didn't have plans to make Blade, but Ali's interest and talent made it easy for Feige to change that. The movie will probably share the story of the Blade's origin and how he became a vampire slayer. Well, at least a piece of it, but the majority of the movie will follow Eric as an experienced and established hunter. This will give us the answer to where Blade has been throughout the MCU's history.
Trainer.
Captain America: New World Order, it was about time for Sam Wilson to take the shield, right? Now that the movie got an official release date on May 3, 2024, the news has been focused on casting announcements, so except the Wilson in this movie will have a chance to watch Mindy Project's Zosha Rockemore. But probably the most significant news and the huge hype for the movie that we've heard so far is Harrison Ford signing as General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. The movie is in pre-production right now, but as producer Nate Moore confirmed, it's set to start shooting in spring 2023. If you follow the Captain America events, you'll know that the movie has the same title as the pilot episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which sees Wilson becoming the new Cap. Actually, there's a huge difference between the comics and the MCU, especially in the way how Falcon becomes Captain America. We'll see what happens in this movie. This list is not completed with Captain America. There are a bunch of new superhero movies on the horizon. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse with a release date on June 2, 2023. The Marvels will hit the screens on July 28, 2023. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem will be shared on August 4, 2023. The long-awaited Blue Beetle will be released on August 18, 2023. If everything goes according to plan, Madame Web is set to be released on October 6, 2023. Again, Spider-Man this time. Beyond the Spider-Verse will be released on March 29, 2024. My favorite, Fantastic Four, will be released on November 8, 2024, and hopefully even sooner. And of course, this list won't be complete without Thunderbolts, which got released on July 26, 2024. And what about you? What are your favorite superhero movies? Clean up your schedule and get ready, because the next 2 years will be under the sign of Marvel, DC, and Warner Brothers. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.